Taylor Benson is alive.
Why? Because she was a championship swimmer?
Quite a coincidence, isn't it?
She was shot, Vicky.
So where's her body?
I'm never going to find it, but we still have to deal with the facts.
The fact? You can't even prove that somebody's dead.
I don't even want to argue about it.
I do.
No,
Taylor had the gun on John. John did not shoot her.
The DA has evidence that John and Taylor were having an affair.
Isn't that what they call circumstantial evidence? Oh, please, just forget about that, though. Really, I think you should arrest John right away.
Carlos said that he saw John shoot her. He's a good cop. He knows exactly what he's doing.
You believe Carlos because he's your partner. You
Yes,
are
of course I believe him.
Forgetting the fact that John is my father's brother and one of the most honest men that you've ever met.
Carlos has no motive whatsoever for saying anything but the truth.
Truth? Carlos saw what he thinks he saw. It is not an absolute fact.
Can't do this.
No, we can't. This subject should be completely off limits to us.
Yeah, but it just keeps on harping back at us, doesn't it?
Maybe I can quit harping on you.
And maybe I can, well, we can for just a little while, take note of the facts.
The only fact I care about is you and me. Gosh, who could that be?
Victoria Hudson?
Mm-hmm.
I'm Wayne Parker, the senior district attorney.
Oh, thank goodness you got rid of that witch Morgan Graves.
I'm her boss.
Oh.
Is Detective Harrison here?
Yes, he is. Come on in.
Hey, Wayne. What's up?
I know you're off duty, Harrison.
It's no big deal. What's going on?
You're John Hudson's niece, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I have no idea why he's under investigation.
Vicky, I hope you see the problem here.
No, not really.
Do you want me to leave?
The point is that you're involved with the niece of the man you're investigating for murder.
We've been seeing each other for months. It's not going to affect the way that I take care of this investigation.
I'd like to believe that, Harrison. You're the best detective on the force.
Yeah, I try to be.
But maybe this hits too close to home.
What do you mean by that?
I heard you waffling on this Taylor Benson murder.
Oh, that is
investigation.
not true.
You have plenty of evidence against John Hudson, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Then why haven't we made an arrest?
Ryan is tougher than anyone on John. He's probably too tough.
Vicky, please. I've been investigating this case 12 hours a day now. You have to admit that it's complicated.
It doesn't seem too complicated to me.
The stories conflict. We don't have any hard evidence for a motive. There's some new evidence that says that if Taylor wasn't fatally wounded, then she could have survived.
What kind of evidence?
It's a hunch that I have. She was an expert swimmer. She trained off that pier.
What's the theory? She was shot, then quietly swam to shore, avoiding the slew of cops trying to rescue her?
The theory is that she planned the whole thing.
Expert swimmer or not, you can't get too far when you're bleeding from a shot to the chest.
Maybe she wasn't shot.
Not one of the witnesses questions that. Not even John Hudson. You know, I'd like to hear alternative stories, Harrison, but until we have some proof...
There isn't a body.
Have you given me everything you've got on this?
Yeah, everything except the report on John's struggle with post-traumatic stress disorder.
Do you have copies of those clips here?
Yeah, it just so happens that I do.
Why don't you give me the entire file?
Sure. So I'm going to need an awful lot more time on this case.
Time is a luxury we don't have.
Where's the pressure coming from?
There's always pressure on a high-profile murder case like this. Both the victim and the assailant were doctors at the hospital.
Do you really think we have a case?
I know we have a case. I'm taking it to the grand jury as soon as possible. Miss Hudson?
What does this mean for John?
It means that if someone can't prove Taylor's alive, your uncle's going to be indicted for murder.
No, Marley, we haven't heard anything else yet. I'll let you know as soon as we do. Yes, I promise. In the meantime, I want you to enjoy all those snow-capped mountains and eat a whole bunch of chocolate for me, okay? Oh, honey, I hope everything goes super fantastically for you. I really do. Well, I miss you, too. Yes, I do already. Hang in there, okay? Okay, bye.
How was she?
She's okay. She's just a little scared. I just want this to work out for her. You know, I want her to be able to have a baby.
You know what? You've changed.
Yeah, since when?
Since I grabbed you off that horse.
Well, I hope so. I wasn't in love with a certain guy back then.
And you weren't as close to your sister back then.
No, those were not my finest hours.
No, because all of your finest hours have to be spent with me.
True. You deserve some compensation.
For what?
Putting up with me.
Oh.
You started believing in me, and then after a while, I sort of believed in myself.
Sort of.
Okay, maybe not sort of. I don't do anything sort of.
No, absolutely not. Look over.
What is it with this phone? Hello. Yes, he is. 1 minute. It's your pal, the DA.
Yeah, Harrison. What? When? Right. Okay. He's done it.
As soon as you finish cleaning that thing, get out there and use it.
Any target in particular?
Oust your snitches, intimidate your witnesses, clear John's name.
Can you
Cut!
just get off my case until morning? You said that you weren't going to bug me about this anymore.
Well, I didn't know then that the idiot DA was going to take this to the Supreme Court.
I'm still going to be investigating.
What did John and Charlene do when you told them? Oh, never mind, I know. Once again, your precious system is shouting my family.
Don't blame the system.
Why not?
Blame-
Marley was innocent, John is innocent.
Blame Carl Hutchins.
Carl is involved in this?
Up to his eyeballs.
Why? What does he have against John?
It's not what he has against John. He's found a way to even the score with me.
How does Carl get to you?
I finally figured out this whole thing when I realized that Carl is in tight with Dan Jensen.
Who's Dan Jensen?
He's a city councilman.
Oh, the one that wants to close the woman's shelter.
Right, he's also the one who's been leaning on the DA's office about John's case.
I don't get the connection.
Well, what do you want to bet that Carl has given Jensen a big old fat contribution and then has said that I am dragging my feet on this case?
Because you're involved with me.
Right. Then he gets John indicted, he makes me look like a lousy cop, and he gets back at your family all at the same time.
Oh, what a pig.
He's a pig with resources.
What does that mean?
Well, I went to go check on my checking account at the bank machine last night.
Yeah.
Guess what?
I can't.
There was a $1,000 deposit that I knew nothing about.
And you think Carl did it?
Yep. Makes me look like I'm on the take.
Well, we had to stop him.
No. We don't have to stop him. Me,
All
singular.
right, fine. What are you going to do?
Let's see. Well, I think I'm going to wait for you to get dressed.
What?
Come on. I want you to go in there, come out looking gorgeous, and don't
Ryan,
take too long.
no, just-
Listen,
wait.
this is a very special night. I want to celebrate what's left of it.
But